Hello, you're joining me today on my sort of gaming sofa, for lack of a better term. There's a pillow of Snorlax and Squirtle down outside, and a pillow of Pikachu, that's my hand. Pillow of Pikachu just down there. I'm awful with cameras, hence why I normally use a tripod when I use a camera. I'm just talking to you off my phone at the moment. No extra microphone, no extra lighting, just wanted to chat with you guys one-to-one, I guess. It's quite an important day today. 5 years ago to this very day, November the 15th, 2015, I released the first ever name explain video. And five's just a number, it doesn't really matter. Five seems like a big deal. A lot of people like to celebrate 5 years of things. Don't know, five is just a number we put cultural importance into. And I'm a sucker for cultural importance, clearly, because it's shocking. I'm amazed. 5 years of explaining names, as the name of this video suggests. Thank you all just so much for where the channel is now. I didn't expect to be celebrating my 5th anniversary in the middle of a global pandemic in my basement on my sofa, but here we are, I suppose. And 5 years ago to this day, my life was so different. I was working in a video game shop. I just left the supermarket I'd worked in beforehand for this job in a video game shop. And I was happy, I guess. I wasn't as happy as I could be, and I've been doing previous stuff on YouTube before Eustace Theory. I've talked about in the past, and just some other YouTube stuff, and nothing was really sticking. And I had this idea for a video, Where's Old Zealand, which I was going to put on Eustace Theory, but instead I made a separate channel. I thought, this is a really cool idea. This is something different to what I'm doing there. Let's make a whole channel dedicated to this one video, and then think of some more ideas for name-related videos along the way. And I remember uploading that first video and sharing it on r/etymology and r/New Zealand, and people being like, oh, it's good, but you speak awfully. Well, nothing's really changed there, I presume. But I remember going to my break at work, at the video game shop I worked at, and I had 25 subscribers. I was like, oh my God, people like this. People are going to subscribe to this. Had like 1,000 views. I was like, oh my God, views. So I've got to change my hand because this hand's aching. Let's hold it like that instead, shall we? I'm going to lean forward a little bit as well. And I was just shocked that people were liking this. Like, people liked it. Like, it wasn't much just to have that many people, 25 subscribers. And I just worked and worked. And I met some amazing people along the way. I remember like the first time people like Soliloquy reached out to me. Will Fox reached out to me. We did a collab with Soliloquy. Tristan Johnson from Step Back History reached out to me. And it was like, there's this community growing. I'm really sorry I haven't talked to a lot of those people recently. I've just been a bit weird, kind of isolating myself. Isolation, that's something else I've done in 2022 as well. I kind of sort of separated myself from a lot of the other educational YouTubers, and I don't know, that's an issue with my half. I want to get in contact with a lot of those people again, because I wouldn't be here without those people. I want to say thank you to you as well for this wonderful community of educational YouTubers I've met along the way. And I've even met some other people. I bumped into CGP Graham Brady Harron at VidCon 2017 when I was with Soliloquy, and there's a picture on my Twitter somewhere of that. And that was a weird moment. And then other people, I've talked to Zidnaf a while back. We had a Skype call. That was incredible. Zidnaf is a creator I adored before I made Name Explain, and to actually talk to someone I adored like that was incredible. Artifexian as well, talked with him. Talked to him quite a bit, and he's really cool as well. It's just amazing, like just this thing that doesn't work, does it, when I hold my camera with my other hand because my big fat palm covers the camera. Let me move that again. Getting to talk to people like that was just incredible. Just this thing I was making in my bedroom in my parents' house that's become my full-time career, and just all the steps that got me here. Get to my first video to get 1 million subscribers, the other in Hitler's Left video. That damn video, still demonetized to this day, but it's on 2 million views now. That's incredible. I remember the views coming in, seeing the channel grow and grow. I remember it had been about a year. It must have been like November 2016, and all of a sudden there was just this massive influx of views coming in. I was like, this can be done. And I was at university at the time. I just started university, but I wasn't particularly happy there, and I wanted to do YouTube videos for a living. I told my parents that this is what I wanted to do, and I showed them where the channel was. I was like, look, I've got a few thousand subscribers right now, but people like it, and they were so enamored by it. And thank you so much to my folks as well, who believed in me. I don't think many parents would, oh, I've got a mustache hair in my mouth. Sorry. I don't think many parents would be like, yeah, quit university to become a YouTuber. The fact they did that is insane. Thank you so much. I know you're watching right now. And just, sorry, going off tangents. And then just from there it grew. I remember getting my first sponsorship with the Great Courses Plus, being, oh my God, I'm getting sponsored. It's just all this weird stuff that coming in. Just like I said, from my bedroom, just making these videos, this career for myself, all these things coming to me just by sitting there. And eventually I moved out, got this place with my girlfriend now. And that's incredible as well, just to have that sort of comfort. Oh, I almost dropped my phone again. God, I'm so weak. My arm is aching. I should have used my tripod for this, shouldn't I? But I didn't. And just going on, saying sponsorships. And then, of course, the most amazing thing happened. I got to write a book. And funnily enough, the offer, the email to publish and write that book came at about the 100,000 subscriber mark. And I always said to myself, I was going to quit my day job, because by 100,000, I'd quit working at the video game shop and was back working at the supermarket I worked at initially. I said, when I get 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to quit working at a supermarket. And I did. It was around that time as well that I got the offer to write the book. The original names was everything between. I should have had a copy nearby. Hold on, I've got a copy of Crash Bandicoot 4 there. Just imagine I'm holding a copy of the book, like, hey, look at my book. It's this Crash Bandicoot 4, but it's probably better than my book. No, my book's good, but this is really good as well. Anyway, and I just remember I was in the warehouse of the department I worked on. I just got this email through on my phone. I shouldn't have my phone on me, but I did because I was being naughty, and I knew I was at the door anyway because I was thinking about leaving. Like, do you want to write a book? I was just this kid working in a supermarket who got offered to write a book. I was like, yes, I want to write a book. And it's just crazy. That was 2018. And then just from there, the channel's grown and grown, 250,000 subscribers, now over 250,000 subscribers. And things have changed. It's gone from like making 1 video a month to 3 videos a week. And it's taxing. Like I love this job dearly. I do work Monday to Friday, like sort of 7 till 5 or so. It's worth it because this is my dream job. And to be able to call it my dream job, to be able to call it my main career. This isn't something I do on the side anymore. This is my job. And that's incredible in the space of 5 years, which isn't the most time in the grand scheme of things. And if I could go back in time and tell Patrick from 5 years ago, how old would I have been? I think I was about 21, 22 or so when Name Explain began. No, I would have been 22, yeah. Would have been 22 when Name Explain began. No, I would have been 21. I'm 26 now. Yeah, I would have been 21 when Name Explain began. And tell him, this is going to work out. And that's something else I remember sort of saying to myself near the beginning, like, if I could just look into the future and know this is going to be successful, if I just knew, I would carry on. And part of me did know. I did also have that sort of faith, that blind faith that this is going to work. And luckily it has, for now anyway. It could all come crumbling down at myself at any moment, like the rest of the world's crumbling down at the moment. Maybe Name Explain will come crumbling down as well. Who's to know? I've rabbled on for way too long now. What I'm just trying to say is thank you to everyone. If you just joined me, if you're been here on the journey for all those 5 years, if you're one of those very original people who found me on r/etymology on Reddit with Where's Old Zealand, thank you. If you put up with all the mistakes, pronunciation, spelling mistakes, general fraction inaccuracies in my videos that sometimes slip out, I'm so sorry for that, but thank you for sticking around. Thank you all so much. Here's to another 5 years, hopefully.